What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Shout out to everybody tuned in, checked in. Listen, y'all, I got a beautiful young lady checking in, so y'all stay tuned for it. Hey, and there she is. We got Alexis, Big Lex checking in. What's good, love? Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on a second. It's just saying.
Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay.
They gotta hear that
yes,
beautiful
I'm
voice.
here. Big Lex is in the building.
Hey, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lex. I go by Big Lex. Alexis with a dollar sign.
Lex is in the building.
Hey, introduce yourself. Oh, there's an echo.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lex. I go by Big Lex.
There was an echo. Did you have something playing?
Is it better now?
Oh, yeah, it's much better. There we go. All right, so we're going to do the intro one more time.
Okay, I apologize.
You good? You good?
Big Lex is in the building. You know, every time you fall off, you got to bounce back and come harder. But yes, like I said, Alexis with the dollar sign. I'm very excited for this opportunity. Definitely was stoked about it today. Just knowing that I was going to be able to do my first interview, especially my first virtual interview. Hoping to see you in person one day, by the way.
Yeah, listen, we absolutely are going to make that happen. Where are you from?
I'm originally from California, but I've been living in Alabama for years now. So, I mean, Bama Cali girl type thing.
I know that's right. Well, listen, shout out to everybody checked in. We are live on multiple platforms right now. We're on live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and 2 Facebook accounts. So I can see the people coming in. If anybody is here, make sure you guys drop a comment. That way I can put it up on the screen like this right here.
Yes.
Let her know you here supporting. We appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? We're on multiple platforms right now. So, again, thank you for being here tonight. Let's talk a little bit about, music is a passion for you. You do multiple things, right?
Yes.
Give us a little brief overview of all the things that you're involved in.
So as of right now, I have been pursuing a career as a cosmetologist. I'm a full-time hairstylist. So most of my day consumes of me doing hair, taking clients, being busy with that. Whenever I do get the chance, though, I'm always in the studio. I'm always making music. I'm always with the game. I'm like the only girl in the gang, the group, or whatever. But it's cool. I'm just all about good vibes and everything. So as of right now, I've been trying to network, build a rapport, try to elevate, manifest things too as well. So that's really what I've been doing over my life right now.
Yeah, and I mean, and shoot, you still young, so it's like you got a lot going on at a young age. Like you can't help but respect that, most definitely. What made you decide to get into doing hair?
So my godmom, she was always a cosmetologist. I never did hair. I always did my own hair, like in high school, dyeing it, doing all that crazy stuff, the usual.
Yeah.
But once I moved up here, I moved up to Birmingham, Alabama. That's where I'm located. So when I moved up here with her, I ended up, she was at the school. So I kind of was like, I'm not doing nothing, so I might as well do something.
Right.
So I went ahead and pursued it, and I had got a spark of interest, and I didn't know how to do hair at all. So that's why I tell people, I'm like, if you put your all in everything, you're going to be able to do what you are able to do.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, you got to put your all into it. So you went from not knowing how to do hair to now you be doing hair.
Doing hair. Yes, definitely.
What all do you do? Do you do braids, locks, like installs?
I don't do braids. I really do like wigs. I do frontal wigs, but mostly I specialize in natural hair, trying to grow people's hair. Anybody who has alopecia, or if they just want to grow their hair and they don't want to do their hair at all, because people have busy schedules and they really don't have time to maintain their hair.
Facts. That'd be the longest part of the get ready process is getting the hair together. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. But I think that's dope though, because a lot of women definitely struggle with hair care improperly, being able to grow their hair out, because there's certain things that may work for one person and not the other. So, that's good that you got clients and you probably educate them on, okay, these are the projects you need to use. These are the ones you need to stay away from. Most definitely. When did music become a passion for you?
So I've been rapping. Well, I've been singing since I was little, since I was about 3. But I started rapping when I was 9, and then I started getting real serious with it probably when I was like, in high school, 15, 16. But when I lived in California, I actually was pursuing acting and modeling, but I wasn't really taking my singing and stuff serious. So once I did go and move all the way from California to Alabama, I didn't really have much to do. So my outlet was just making music. I didn't have nobody to talk to. I didn't have no friends. So
Right.
I ended up making music. I made a rap that went viral. That's really how I kind of got a little bit of following. I made a SZA remix to her The Weeknd.
Oh, dope.
That, and it kind of blew, and I was like, dang, like they kind of like me. I was like, let me just keep going. And I mean, music is my outlet, so it's always been something I enjoy. So now I've just been going real hard since I'm legal now too.
I know that's right.
When you're not legal, it kind of stops you from doing a little bit. But even just being a woman in the industry is kind of hard too. So I just been putting my all into it until I get to where I want to be.
Let's talk about that. I'm glad that you brought that up because I always like to talk to my ladies about that. Being a female in this business definitely is not easy. I think it has its advantages on one hand because, we as women, we get stuff done, right? Like we don't play. And I'm not saying men don't, no shade to the fellas, but women, we're just nurturing by nature. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. So we work hard. And not only that, like, you being a beautiful young lady, you walk into a situation that's being handled by men, they're going to be like, yeah, come on in, let's work, So it has its advantages, but it also can be a little tough because you are an attractive young lady, and I'm sure you get dudes always, trying to holler and stuff. How do you handle that?
So I actually was raised by my father. So
okay,
I kind of carry myself a different way. Anybody who meets me and I tell them that, they're like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Cause I carry myself just a different way just because I was raised by a man. So when it comes to men and everything like that, I kind of understand how to approach the situation, but still how I carry myself can also come out harsh or defensive or like aggressive to some people. So where they think I'm being defensive, but really I actually talk with my chest. Like some people don't understand. Like I'm not being rude. I'm not being aggressive. I actually talk like this. Like this is me. I'm not. But handling situations like I said, I do hang out with all dudes, and I come from I graduated high school from a small city. Me hanging around all them dudes, in their eyes, they got their own opinion. She doing it.
Of course, yeah.
But that's them. Like I think I really don't. That's them.
But yeah,
you still got to carry yourself a certain way. Absolutely. It doesn't bother me. So I just have to continue with that. And I try to hold that with me too, trying to always make sure I hold a strong front and not let anybody walk over me, especially when it comes to the men, because they're going to try to walk.
Man, please believe it. Like some of them will try to play you like we beneath them because we're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, y'all got to tighten up. Ladies are running this right now. I'm just saying we've been running this for a long time. We love you, but we running things. You know what I'm saying? Women make the world go around. I don't care what anybody says. So you said you started out singing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sang in church in the choir. My dad's a minister, so the preacher's daughter always had to get up on the mic and sing a solo because nobody else was going to be like me.
Yeah, exactly. So you were the chosen one.
I was the chosen one. Luckily, I fit the part, so it all worked out.
What was one of your favorite songs to sing when you was little?
I really liked Kobe Colette. I think that's how you say her name. Mariah Carey, stuff like that. That's stuff my mom would listen to, but I really love the song Bubbly by Kobe Colette. It's not really vocal like that, but I also liked a lot of Lauryn Hill. My first performance, I did a Lauryn Hill the I Need You, Baby. And yeah,
I was just gonna ask you, give us a little something. You did.
So that was my first performance that I did. I love some Lauryn Hill.
Me too. Absolutely. I wish that there was more females making music like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just vibey music. You know what I'm saying? So you could bring that back.
Yes, I definitely have been making some vibey music. I've been trying to go in there, sing a little bit, harmonize, because when I did start singing, they were like, you could sing, and I'm like, yeah, but I rap.
She could really sing. Have you been doing music with other artists, or have you mostly been putting out solo singles?
Just been doing solo. I actually have made a song with my homeboy who produces a lot of my stuff at my studio I go to. I did do a song with him. We haven't put it out or anything, but I've been trying to focus on me because I really don't have a lot of, stuff out. So, but I definitely am opening up to partnering because people have been hitting me about features and everything, and I'm definitely open and
definitely
ready.
But if you guys want to get a feature with her, just know she's working, and every move she make has to make sense. So y'all got to come ready to help her promote it, help her shoot the video, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I be telling artists. I'm like, they want to collab with other artists, but they don't want to do anything to help, market the record, or they don't want to shoot a visual. It's like, well, she's a talented young lady. She ain't just gonna give out her goodness to everybody and set it on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like, most definitely.
Yeah, definitely got to be ready for some questions. I also don't like when people come up to me or approach me and they're not coming on a business aspect. I'm not sweet, like I'm not stupid.
No, right.
Those DMs don't even get open. So if we trying to talk on a business tip, the email is also in the bio. All of
Most
that.
definitely. So, are you currently in Birmingham?
Yes, that's where I'm located, Bama.
Shout out to the Beham, man. There's so much talent out there. Like, talk to us about it. What's it like for you coming up in the business out in Birmingham?
Yes, it's definitely a lot of talent here. Definitely a lot of people to look up to. Actually, I don't really see it as competition or anything. Anybody succeeding, I can take anything from that, and try to put it in my aspect to try to complete whatever I'm trying to do. But it's a lot of talent down here, so it makes me go harder too. All of us trying to go get the same thing. So I try to take advantage of networking all the time. I tell my people all the time, hey, either we all could go or I'm gonna go by myself, and I'm gonna walk around because I need these people to know me. Like, I can't be chilling in the house saying I want to be a rapper. They're gonna be like, who is she? Like, I want to be the one they walk and they be like, oh, that's that. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the most important parts of being an independent artist. In fact, me and my significant other, we had a conversation today about how important it is for artists to be out there at events doing performances and showcases, because that's where you showcase your talent. That's where you meet new people. That's where you can, test out new music, because you can get the crowd reaction. You know what I'm saying? So those type of things are important. You got to be out here networking, meeting the DJs, shaking hands and kissing babies, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely important. What are some of the things out there in Birmingham that are available for independent artists? Are they doing different events?
Well, me as an independent artist, I'm not from Birmingham, so I really had to build, like, everything that I have been going on, I had to build. So I do a lot of hostings. My first shout out to Birmingham. My first hosting was down here at Elso. I performed on stage. I was hosting the event and they let me perform my song. And just like you said, was able to get a crowd reaction. And I took a video and I posted it. And me actually knowing what's going on, everybody in the comments are like, oh, those people look like their face all stuff. Like, girl, I would have punched them. And I'm like, you don't even know what's going on. Like, a drunk person was bothering them. Like, I'm vibing. I forget how they was. Look at me turned up on the stage.
Facts. That's one thing about this business. You got to take your emotion out of the equation. You cannot, if you get offended easily, this is not the business for you. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, especially if people aren't really familiar with you yet, they might be like, okay, let me just check it out and vibe out and see what, what she's like or what he's like. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it to heart.
Right.
But I think that's dope. So is hosting something that you want to do more of?
Definitely. I love hosting. I'm down to travel. My schedule is definitely flexible for all of that, just because I made my schedule flexible for that, because I want to be a rapper. So an artist, I want to be a model, singer, artist, influencer, everything. So
that's dope, man. Outside of music, what do you like to do?
Outside of music,
you got any hobbies? Fans like to know this kind of stuff.
Yes. I love to play soccer. I don't do it as often because I really have been like deep in my bag. But that's definitely something. I really like to do yoga though. There we go.
I was about to say, you keep yourself in shape.
Yes. Definitely in shape. Yes.
I mean, as an artist, you gotta like do that because being on that stage performing, boy, if you out of shape, you might pass out. Tell us one thing, again, artist, being an artist or an actor or just any type of celebrity figure, people really want to know stuff about you, but without getting too personal, right? Because I don't like to dig into people's personal business.
I could really just give like a little summary rundown, really what I got going on, So like I said, I was raised by my father. I was originally born in Arizona. I was born there. Whenever I turned about 4, me and my dad, took a head on the road and moved to Alabama. So I lived in Alabama from 2007 till 2000. I mean, from 2004 to 2007. And that's when my dad, we moved to Cali. He got married and everything. So we were living there from 2007. And, I was living, I actually went to a performing arts academy.
Okay.
Yes, I went to a performance arts academy, and that's when I was pursuing acting, modeling, singing, dancing, everything, the whole runaround. I got signed to 2 agencies while I was doing that, so I did kind of learn the industry. At a young age, I was learning what's going on. Was signed to 2 agencies. I probably made 1 check out of the 2 agencies,
Wow.
And I also learned too, like when I was in Cali, I was kind of thinking I was going to be there forever. And,
Right.
so I really couldn't control my situation. So, I wasn't taking advantage of the opportunities like I felt like I should have. I feel as though if I would have took advantage of the opportunities, knowing I would have probably been leaving, I would have been way further in my career. Like I probably would have been, on TV or anything. But me as an adult, it helps me with my situation now. But yeah, I lived there from 2007. I mean, yeah, until 2015. Then I moved to Bama.
So do you prefer Bama over Cali or Cali over Bama, or is it about the same?
No, I love Cali. I really do. I'm a Cali girl at heart, but it's just so expensive. Like
yes,
it's so expensive. Like I like to spend money and
yeah. But it's expensive just to live there.
Just to survive. Like
right. So
you can actually like breathe, I make sure all my bills are paid and I can breathe. I feel like in Cali, I'd be like,
right, exactly. Like, shoot, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Trust me. Listen, I already know it'd be a struggle sometimes. So, with that being said, when you going to be out here in Atlanta visiting?
Whenever you let me know. That's whenever I'm gonna be available. I'm trying to come down there. I'm trying to vibe out, trying to,
We'll definitely figure out when it makes sense for you to come out here, like maybe come do an interview and, have something else going on for
and
you.
It's always possible that I'll host something down there too, because I always have people, I'm plugged in with the hosting. That's definitely me trying to network and expand and, possibly be performing in Atlanta one day, speaking in distance.
Absolutely. So are you working on any projects?
Yes, I do. I am working on an EP, but as of right now, I've just been working on song for song, trying to drop content for content visuals, because for a long time, people were like, girl, do you rap anymore? So I've been trying to prove to the people, like, hey, I'm still here. Remember me.
I know that's right.
Yes.
So
but another fun fact, I went to cosmetology school and I graduated.
I gotta get on the screen real quick so I can see it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see it right there. That's dope.
Cosmetology.
See, and those are the things that people want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't ever want to tell them too personal stuff, but, let them in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like your fans and supporters, they want to know that kind of stuff. So the EP will be releasing sometime this year?
Yes, sometime this year. Definitely going to continue to drop content, but an EP will be coming soon so I could let people see a lot of me and not just some of me.
Do you have any videos on YouTube?
Yes, I have videos. You could look me up, Cole World, like COLE World, ALEXUS, and all my content is on there as well.
I'm about to look right now.
Yes, I have 2 music videos, and then I have remixes on there, and I have vlogs coming soon as well, so people can actually see my behind the scenes and my real life.
And you said the YouTube channel is listed under Cole World?
It should be. It should be Cole World Alexis, like my Instagram.
Okay, let me see. I think I got it here. Let's see. Yes. So is one called the most recent video?
Yes, One Call is the most recent, and No Love is, you know, the song that everybody's really loving right now. TikTok is definitely showing love to it.
The No Love song?
Yes, No Love.
Can we show a portion of that video? Do you mind if I show a little bit of it?
Definitely.
All right. So let me go ahead and do this quick little screen share so we can bring it up. We're going to premiere this video for you guys.
I love it.
Let me turn it up a little bit. Y'all need some volume behind that thing. There we go.
I want no love, and I don't even want no dealings. My heart cold, these niggas made me numb, I don't got no feelings. I don't even wanna fuck with you, I know you gon' change. Used to try to play me crazy, now he can't stand the rain. I want no love, and I don't even want no dealings. My heart cold, these niggas made me numb, I don't got no feelings. I don't even wanna fuck with you, I know you gon' change. He used to try to play me crazy, now he can't stand the rain. I used to hold shit down for a nigga, I was doing it all. They locked you up, I was alone, I still picked up every call. It's crazy how these niggas touch a little money and fold. I hope I never have a daughter, cause this world just too cold. Only a jit, but still you broke me like I just wasn't shit. They used to hate when I was with you, now I'm popping my shit. Don't think I'll ever fall in love again, that shit just ain't in me. Gotta keep myself protected, this is just the beginning. I want no love, and I don't even want no dealings. My heart cold, these niggas made me numb, I don't got no feelings. I don't even wanna fuck with you, I know you gon' change. Used to try to play me crazy, now he can't stand the rain. I want no love, and I don't even want no dealings. My heart cold, these niggas made me numb, I don't got no feelings. I don't even wanna fuck with you, I know you gon' change. He used to try to play me crazy, now he can't stand the rain. Last time that I ever fell in love, it taught me never to trust. I used to cry about that shit, but I just had to adjust. Cause now I see that I do better when I'm solo and dolo. I know these niggas is for everybody, cuffing a no-no. I started seeing shit for what it was, he was playing both sides. I'm a Bonnie, you a phony, I need to find me a Clyde. Never needed validation to prove that I'm the realest. He hate the tables, how to turn it, now he's stuck in his feelings. They say I changed, but how the fuck you say I changed? You call me your reflection, so I joined in the game. All I said was keep it real with me, you show me you flaw. So now it's middle finger, fuck yeah, I decline every call. I hope your new bitch break your heart, cause that's just what you deserve. He always calling me on block when his bitch get on his nerve. No longer fucking with these goofies, I'm on another level. Gotta keep myself protected, cause I know that I'm special. I want no love.
That's a whole vibe.
My heart cold, these niggas made me numb, I got no feeling. I don't even wanna fuck with you, I know you gon' change. He used to try to play me crazy, now he can't stand the rain. I don't want no love, and I don't even want no dealing. My heart cold, these niggas made me numb, I got no feeling. I don't even wanna fuck with you, I know you gon' change. He used to try to play me crazy, now he can't stand the rain.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. And more yes.
First official video.
Listen, I want to just talk about that video real quick. Is that okay? Let me take it off the screen for just a second. First of all, first and foremost, the song is fire.
Thank you.
I didn't want to stop playing it. Sometimes I only play a portion of it. I was like, no, I'm gonna let this thing ride out.
I was like, oh, she gonna let it ride.
Listen, hold on. We're getting a lot of comments coming in off of Facebook, YouTube. Shout out to everybody checked in. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. We out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you getting all these fire emojis, big heat. She looked like money. Good luck. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I love it. I'm here for it.
The record is really dope. Who shot that video? That video was
Gualo Tech. Shout out to Gualo Tech. Shout out to Piper Collection on the outfit and Daisy on the face. Yes.
Man, listen, one thing that I'm a big critic on is music videos and how not anybody can pick up a camera and film a video, right? Mm-hmm. But the editing process is crucial. Yo, he did his.
Are you in Alabama? Is it snowing? They were like, what's happening?
Yo, even there was I seen they put some rain in there, like all the effects and the transitions. Like, what a beautiful music video. I love it. You looked amazing. Yes. The effects was amazing, like all around, man. And you was
studios for you. We definitely are working on big things. Press Play Studios, Birmingham.
Yes, most definitely. There's a lot of people checked in across the board right now. Tell them where they can follow you on all your social platforms.
Yes, you can follow me on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube and on Instagram and Twitter at Cole World Alexis, COLE World ALEXUS. And then you can find me on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify as Alexus, ALEXU with the $sign.
Let me put that up on the screen too. That way they can make sure they get it correct. Hang on. Let me see.
But yes, I really grew into Big Lex and Birmingham, so that's really why I mess with Birmingham, because I had to grow into that. I ain't always. I'm gonna admit I ain't always been Big Lex. I had to grow into that.
So hold on. I don't want it as a. Let me put it here. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that they can see it. Hold on. Let me change this. I want to make sure they know where to follow you at. All right. Is that correct right there?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So make sure you guys go follow her on all the social platforms, show some love. Go to her YouTube channel, run them streams up, support the movement. She's got an EP on the way. A couple more things we got to do before we get up out of here. Do you have anybody you want to shout out to or show some love to?
Definitely big shout out, like I said, to Press Play Studios, Him. I real love for y'all. And that's where you can also find my person who films my videos, Gualo Tech. Shout out to him. Shout out to AO Piper. Shout out to all the motivators. Piper Collection on the outfits every time. On one part and no love, Piper Collection.
Yes, most definitely. Before we get into the last thing that we're going to do, you probably have a lot of people that support you. There's people that tapped in tonight, whether they know you or don't know you, they know you now. What do you want to say to the people that are supporting you?
I just want to say I really appreciate y'all. I am a Scorpio at heart, so I am a moody person, but I know how to carry myself too and be real with people. So I guess that's why people would consider it moody. But I just love all the support. Y'all keep pushing me. I just really hope that whenever I do elevate, y'all don't fall. That's all I'll say. Because I am going to make it. This is me saying I am going to make it.
Nah, for real. That's big facts. You still got people checking in.
Yes,
shout out to Nicole, says that's my baby.
Love my mama. That's my number one fan. I love
her. Shout out to mama. That's so dope. Listen, that's important, man. Like, it makes what you do, your passion, so much easier when you have support from the family. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So
as you get older as well too. And shout out to my mama, my grandma, my dad. Those people always making sure that they push my music too. Always making sure they keep my name up whenever somebody mentioning me, And you can find family like that everywhere.
No, that's facts. You absolutely cannot. So that's a blessing. Shout out to your family, your mom, your dad, and everybody that's supporting you. If there's people out there that are interested in working with you, whether they want to book you to host or get a feature from you, what's the best way for them to tap in with you for booking?
Tap in with me on Instagram as it is right there, or you could tap in with me at biglexbookings@gmail.com.
Definitely.
Biglexbookings@gmail.com.
Dope. And like I said, when you come to Atlanta,
yes,
I'm extending that personal invite. You got to come by the studio, catch a vibe with your girl. You know what I'm saying? I would absolutely love that. The last question I have for you is the most important one of the whole interview. We got Alexis, aka Big Lex. We doing big things, everything big, right? We are on the industry's most wanted podcast. So my question is, what makes Big Lex the industry's most wanted?
Big Lex Big Lex is the industry's most wanted because I feel as though I really am holding myself to be accountable for everything. I told everybody I'm a boss, so I gotta hold myself accountable for that. Anywhere I'm going into, I just hope y'all know my head's gonna be high. No, I'm not cocky. No, I'm not conceited. I just want to make sure y'all see me, and I'm not tilting my crown. So I can't let nobody down. I got too many people depending on me. I done manifested too much to give up. So just know that I am going to make it. Y'all are going to see me doing big things real soon, and I'm not going to give up.
You got big energy.
Yes, big energy. I might fall off. It might get rocky, but I promise I'm never falling off.
Man, I know that's right. Well, definitely, I appreciate you being here. Shout out to everybody that tuned in.
Yes,
Across
I
the board.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Of
Big
course.
thanks to you for my first ever interview.
And it was so dope. Listen, I feel like, I always like to work with artists who are on the rise. I want to be a part of their journey. It's cool. Yeah, you might get some of the big interviews from time to time. That's cool. But I want to be a part of their journey. You know what I'm saying? I love working with artists that are on the rise, especially my ladies.
Yes.
Definitely. I know that's right. So once again, appreciate everybody tuned in. Make sure you guys go follow her. Her social media is right there on the screen. Anything else you got before we get up out of here?
Just big thanks to you, and y'all be seeing more coming soon.
I know that's right. Y'all have a blessed night. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.